Hello traders, this is Day Trader Matt with businesswithtrading.com doing an E-mini trading room recap for the 23rd of May, Friday, and today was another interesting day in the markets. Pretty much opened, let me scroll over here, pretty much opened over here, a little bit of a gap up, some chop, and then the market took off a little higher and then moved sideways into 12 o'clock. So it's definitely interesting. We took two trades today. We were 1 for 1 and ended up giving back 1.25. The first trade that we took, kind of watched things as they chopped around quite a bit, and we did end up getting short, which, we got short on this move up here, and then the market just kept going up, stopped us out, and from there we watched the market move sideways. We did get long over here. We got long in this candle here, and basically was in this trade as it just chopped around, and we got out over here. Actually, over here we actually stayed around for a few minutes after the bell. Got out about over here, and ended up making a little profit on that, but our stop out was a little bit more, and giving back 1.25, and it's not too bad. We have a long weekend. Definitely go out and relax, and then come back and have a good week. That's all we really can do as traders. What our job is not to force trades. It's not to revenge trades. Sometimes we go home and we're negative. It's part of the business of trading. It happens. I don't know. I've never met a trader or an investor that never lost money, and they have all had a day that they go home negative. Everyone I've ever spoken with, read about, everyone goes home with a losing day every now and then, and it sucks. It definitely sucks to go home with a losing day. It's not fun, but it's part of the game. It's part of the business, and it happens. And one thing as a trader, obviously nobody wants to lose money, but you have to look forward to losing money. And in doing so, you're less likely to lose money. And I know that sounds very counterintuitive, and a lot of people probably are like, well, that's just crazy. It doesn't make any sense. But, I teach people that. And there's a lot more to that. Definitely there's a lot more to that. But, that's one of the concepts that is important to become a successful trader. Trading is a lot like other businesses, but it's also a lot different than other businesses. So there's similarities, there's differences, and some of those differences are very drastic. And you can't see them. They're not tangible. You can't put your hands on them. And it's going to be different for every single person. But it's something that is definitely important. You have to be aware of, and just know that to be a successful trader, you do need to be conservative. You need to. And that doesn't mean your political viewpoints. Like, who cares about somebody's political viewpoints? There's, we'll take Warren Buffett for example. I don't agree with a lot of his political viewpoints, but it doesn't matter. Who cares? He's a very good investor, and that's been proven. That's a fact. He's a good investor. So what I mean by that is you really need to have a conservative approach. You need to look forward to losing money. If you get stopped out of a trade, make it small. If you take on a winner, you want to make it a little bit bigger. I see a lot of new traders. They want to have a higher profitability margin. Let's say you want 95% profitable, and I've actually seen this, which is really sad, because this is a trading institution that trains people, and it's really horrible. But anyway, they look for like a 5 tick move. They make 5 ticks, they're happy. But they risk like 6 points, and they have a crazy profitability record. Is like, in the 90 percentile, because they're looking for 5 ticks. How often have you entered a trade and the market's gone 5 ticks and then turned around, or gone 5 ticks and stopped? It's not really difficult to trade for 5 ticks, but getting stopped out, like, how often do you have to be right? Even 90% is kind of crazy there. But anyway, it is what it is. But that, I thought, was a very good example. Having a profitability of 80-90%, isn't really the holy grail. It really isn't. Like, the money management aspect, the risk management is much more important than that. I've met people who are right 30% of the time and they're millionaires. I've met people that are right 50% of the time and they're millionaires. I've met people that are right 95% of the time and they're broke and they blow up accounts. So it's really different. And looking for the wrong things when becoming a trader definitely is detrimental. And a lot of the snake oil salesmen in the industry they don't make it that much better. But anyway, hopefully that made sense, a little bit of what I talked about. I think it's an important concept, so you can definitely ask questions below, feedback, comments, whatever. They're all welcome. Yeah, if you want to email me directly, that's fine too. support@abusinesswithtrading.com. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome weekend, and I'll see you back here in the markets. Thank you.